from the club to an after hour. And I'm still in the mood to get my party on. We ain't even here till tomorrow. Oh, the night's still young. I guess we all what we belong. Baby, now I'm sweating and dancing. And we begin to shake the floor. Then my eyes so heavy. Fantastic. So now I gotta take it off. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah. And we can rock the night away. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah. And I can rock it all my way. Ain't nothing wrong with rocking out with your partner. Oh, just be in your own world and live your life. Don't give a damn who's watching. You only rock when you wanna get started. First your legs begin to shake, then your body start to rock and roll. Sweating and dancing, and we begin to shake the floor. Then my eyes so heavy, fantastic. So now I gotta take it off. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah, and we can rock the night away. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah, and I can rock it all my way. Ain't nothing wrong with rocking out with your partner. Oh, just be in your own world and live your life. Don't give a damn who's watching. You only rock when you wanna get started. First your legs begin to shake, then your body start to rock and roll. Sweating and dancing, and we begin to shake the floor. Then my eyes so heavy, fantastic. So now I gotta take it off. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah, and we can rock the night away. That's when we begin to rock. Oh yeah, and I can rock it all my way.
Say hello world.
We're always sounding around me now, falling faster through the cracks. I always wait before I hit the ground. I need your touch. I need your love like I did before. I care too much, babe. I blame it all on the way you love. I had enough of your sad song. You think you know where I'm coming from? It's you and I on the stack we call life, babe. It's what you need, baby. In the stream you call me up, tell me that I'm strong enough. Said I'll make it good enough to last. We're always sounding around me now, falling faster through the cracks. I always wait before I hit the ground. I need your touch. I need your love like I did before. I care too much, baby. I blame it all on the way you love. In the dream you call me up, tell me that I'm strong enough. I swear that I'll make it good enough to last. I need your touch. I need your love like I did before. I care too much, baby. I blame it all on the way you love, way you love.
How are we all doing tonight? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Who said they hate aviation? Who was it? Let me go and have a look. So I believe there's someone said they hate aviation. I can't believe you just said I hate aviation. Who was it? Let me go back. Braden. Thank you for the donation, but mate, we are all aviation lovers in here. 7, thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciated. He's looking forward for FS20 and Braden say take a rento from Dubbo. Maybe not. And George, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. How are we all going? Hopefully everybody's having a good flight sim and good aviation week. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Dylan, if you are there in the chat, can you do me a favor, buddy? Can you just let me know how the sound of the stream is going? Because I have played around with it again. And if we are good today. So today we are... Let me have a look. We've got a little GA action happening and we're flying over using some Orbex scenery. So we're going to be flying the Just Flight Tomahawk. Cam, hello mate, how are you? Sound is good. Thank you very, very much. Perfect. There we go. So we're at Stark's Twin Oaks Airport and we're going to do a flight down to Swanson's Airport and then Darrington, Missable, and to, I think it's Anacortes Airport. So we're going to do some GA flying. If anybody wants to, we actually might do a VATSIM flight so you guys can jump in and fly along. So we'll connect to a VATSIM. So if you want to see where the first airport and flight we're going to, I'll type it in the chat for you guys. And we can do a bit of a group flight, see how that goes. There we go, if I get that right there. So you can jump in there and we'll be there shortly. Love your videos. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for watching the videos. Much appreciated. Kiwi, g'day sir, how are you? Charlie, welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. Shark, hello mate, how are you? So we were a bit delayed, had some issues. Basically, I tried to make the stream too complicated and I broke it yesterday. And then we're running a little bit late today, so I had to make the perfect coffee. That's why we're late. Ricardo, how are you, mate? Hi, Francotta. Do you think you can still subscribe for the alpha version? I think there's stop registrations, I believe. Oscar, how are you, mate? Am I excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Absolutely. Fly me, hello, mate. How are you? Glenn, g'day, mate. Henry, how are you, buddy? Can I make a flight sim with an upcoming on Xbox? Whoa! I think I need to turn that down. Bombs, how are you, mate? Gamer, how are you? It's Jan. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Alrighty, so we are doing some low and slow flying. George, thank you very much. Much appreciated. For a Piper 28, your dad flies a Piper 28. Ooh, very, very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, it's one of my favorite aircraft. I like the Just Flight Piper.
What's your favorite airline? I can't think of anything else to say.
Bubba Ants, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I think we're broken Streamlabs already. I need to turn down some of the alerts. Favorite airline would have to be... Oh, geez, that's such a tough question. I would have to say... Turn the donation sounds down a tad. Yeah, I think we need to. Just bear with me while I do that, guys. My favorite airliner would have to be... I'm gonna say Singapore Airlines. Probably because that's probably the best experience I've had. So Singapore, and I would have to say... It all depends on what aircraft and what airports they fly into, but Singapore was pretty good. I don't know, I've been on so many airlines I can't think. Oh, let's go and fix these alert boxes up for a quick sec. Save that one, then we'll... fix that one. And
This
we'll
is a
fix
test super chat alert for 20 Australian dollars.
There we go. I think we're all fixed. We are all fixed. Anyways, we're going to jump into VATSIM. We're going to get ready for flight. So hopefully some of you guys have made it to the stream as well. But yeah, I would have to say Singapore Airlines and Bombardier. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a particular favorite. I like pretty much any airline so long as they're safe, pretty much. So, but anyways, we're going to jump in and we will get going. And actually, better jump in and connect. There we go, and we better be doing a bit of a flight plan. And I will get back to the chat in a sec. Thank you very much for the donation again. It's very, very much appreciated, Bombuddy. Thank you very much. I think, what are we doing? What are we doing? We've got too much going on. Charlie says it's 9:01 where he is. Yeah, well, it's 9:01 at my time. Do you reckon the game will come out on Xbox at the same time PC? They've said that they're actually going to release it on PC first and then release it on Xbox. So, as far as we know, I don't think so. Yes, it is. It's a Tomahawk, Josh. Definitely is. Blimey said, that's what I've just asked before. What is my favourite commercial airline? Honestly, I can't really answer. I said Singapore, but I don't know. I've got so many of them, I couldn't really put a finger on it. And I've flown on so many airlines around the world, I can't really put a finger on it. So anything to do with aviation, that's what I like. So, yeah. So anyways, we're going to get this aircraft started. Put anti-collision lights on. We'll put the fuel pump to get started. And we'll warm up this aircraft and then we'll fiddle around with the GPS. Clear prop. Is this X-Plane? Marcus, yes it is. It is definitely X-Plane. Actually, I shouldn't really turn the fuel pump off, but I'm going to turn it off because it's annoying with the sound. Oh. How are we going on the sound on X-Plane, Dylan? If you can let me know, that would be absolutely fantastic. What mods do you have installed, Marcus? I've got absolutely nothing installed. So if you want to look at my plugins, there we go. I've got X camera and that's it. So this is my test sim, which is Vulcan. So I don't have much in there. So George says, does anyone know when Microsoft's 2020 will come out and what console you need? We don't have a date yet, Marcus. Sometime in 2020, but we'll see how we go. Music down a bit and you're good. Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dylan. There we go. There we go. Bucklight, how are you, sir? Welcome. Thank you very much. William, how are you, mate? Did you install the SR22? Which SR22 is that one? The free version that's come out on X-Plane, or? We're gonna plug in a direct. Where are we flying to? I'm just gonna use this as a guide because we have to pretty much hand fly this all the way. There we go, we're going to Swanson. Activate that. And then we will fix our control, our views up. There we go. Nice playing your own set. Thank you very much. I love the Tomahawk. Very, very cool aircraft. I was like, do you reckon there will be a problem with the controls on Xbox controller when the game comes out? Who knows? Like, you can play a lot of different sims or games on an Xbox controller these days, so you know it should be okay. So we are going to check the QNH. Okay, that's actually about pretty close, actually. Alrighty, see if we can see what the flag's doing, which is not much, but we'll taxi down that way and we will see how we go. And we'll get this thing into the air. Alexander, how are you, mate? George, what's doing? Alrighty, let's get ready to go. Strobes are strobing. Everything's all warmed up. We're good to go. How is the weather down under? Depending on what part of the down under it is. Up my way, it's pretty good. A little bit chilly though. Winter's coming along, so we're a little bit chilly. Mannings ask, how long is this flight going to be? Well, this first flight's only about 90 nautical miles, so say half an hour to 40 minutes in a Tomahawk. But we're going to do another 2 flights after this as well, so if we get time. Make sure we got enough wing room there. Forget what views I've got set up actually. This airport's pretty cool to fly in with the slope of the strip here, so bit of pressure on the toe brake. We'll get down to the end here and we're not going to bother doing a run up, and then I'll check to see how the comments are going. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, feel free if you want to jump into VATSIM. You guys can come along. Sander, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I would have to say whack the anchors on there for a sec. The brakes on. She can't hold on to the Brakes can't hold on this aircraft very well. Random, hold your horses, hold your horses. We're getting there, there we go. We just changed over to the fullest tank. Thank you very much, sir. Safety's always first. My pleasure, Butter. Thank you for joining the stream. And I do apologise, guys, because there's a viewer there. If I do miss some of your comments, I do apologise. Alright, so we're going to turn on to Alt. We're going to make our way up the runway, make sure there's no traffic around. Charlie's, everybody, Charlie's taking a toilet break. Just thought I'd let you know. You might miss the takeoff, Charlie. In fact, is this your full-time job? Definitely not, sir. Definitely not. Oops. Break off. Still got the brakes on. Yes, we do. Brakes off. There we go. Alrighty. Everybody got your seatbelts on? Do I work in the aviation industry? No! Do I work in the transport industry? No! Actually, that's, hang on, we're just gonna fix up the sounds here a little bit. That other flag up the other end of the airport actually showed a bit more of a crosswind than the other one did, so. So we're going to cruise up to about, probably go about 1,500 feet to start off with. We'll get ourselves squared away here in a second. I'm basically going to have to hand fly it pretty much all the way. It's a bit cloudy today. And we'll just do a low flying for a little bit. Yeah, it is nice weather. It is a little bit hazy, but it's pretty good. Enough to do some VR flying, that's for sure. We just took off from Stark's Twin Oaks and we're actually flying to Swanson, so... Thank you very much, Dylan. Much appreciated. And she wants to fly today. Have I played Infinite Flight on... Oh, no I haven't, no. I've only done X-Plane on OS. I haven't done infinite flight, so I can't really comment. Actually, we're going to cruise up to about 2,000, so we're going to need to get some more altitude pretty quickly, I imagine. Anyone says love the music? Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. But so is this going to be a low level flight? Yes, it is, sir. We're going to go low and slow and just chill out. So we've done a couple of 737 flights. We're going to do a low and slow flight. We might do a 757 flight in the next stream. We'll see how we go. Just checked with the flight recording before the crash. That was a good takeoff. I don't. That's a double backhanded compliment, isn't it, Charlie? I don't know what to say. Love the steam gauges. Yeah. So if anybody wants to know, we are using Orbex True F scenery. So as you can see, it's looking pretty good. We've got some sort of factory up here. Just take a bit of a detour. $757 would be good. Okay, I haven't flown it in a while, so I'm sure it would make an interesting stream, as it would make plenty of mistakes. What recording app do you use? If I'm using for streams or for videos, because I use two different things, or two different applications, you would say. So for streaming, obviously, is OBS because that's the easiest one, and for recording videos, Shadowplay. This is got a bit of a shopping centre or something up here, do we? There's an airport to our left. Am I using a yoke? Certainly are. If you check in the comments, Butter, you'll be able to see, sorry, in the description, you'll be able to see what the yoke is. So I'm using the virtual fly Yoke I, the yoke. No, that must be some sort of, could be a shopping centre. Got a little baseball field there on the left too. There we go, we're nearly at 2,000 feet. Thanks, Godo. Alright, see you, mate. Have a good day. Will you do an A380 flight sometimes? Oscar, I don't think there is, and some you other simmers out there, there's not an A380 in any flight sim as far as I am aware, so... I'm going to have to basically have my foot on the right rudder pedal all the way. Pick up some speed. We can get this flight down to about 40 minutes. So we can get to the next leg, because we've got some really cool airports to fly into today. There is a 3-wear A380 on X-Plane 11 on the org. Ah, okay. Don't know, I'm not really an A380 fan. Thank you for the videos. Thank you for checking out and watching the videos. You deserve more views, and thank you for the kind words tonight, guys. Appreciate it. You know, well, flight sim, it's not really a big, massive genre that people rush out and go and check out. So that probably explains why the views is, you know, not very large. But it's all for a bit of fun. Keep you guys updated on what's happening in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ross says, I personally don't like airliners though, I'm more of a GA kind of guy. Yeah. Oh look, interested in anything aviation, but my heart is at GA because obviously I fly GA aircraft. So even though I can't keep altitude today, like the most simplest thing. Andrew asked, have you tried Tracker R and would you recommend it? Yes, I have. I have a Tracker IR, and probably here's my answer for you, Andrew. The Tracker IR is sitting in this bookshelf behind me here in a plastic container, and it's been sitting in there for about 5 years. So I would, if you're looking at Tracker IR, if you could, I would save up the extra pennies and get a VR headset. So we are off to Swanson. Going to quickly fix something. I'll be right back in a sec. No, it's the Tomahawk from Just Flight orb. There we go. Yeah, it's the Tomahawk. I had to pick, you know, I said we're going to do low and slow tonight, and I've had to pick the slowest aircraft you can get in Flight Sim. But the reason why I picked this aircraft is so I can fly with no hands. Russell says, I've used Tracker, but found it difficult to set up and found it screwed up my landings. Must have been something to do with my head angle. I would say, Russell, if you want to improve your landings, like I said before, oh, look at that, what a view, VR. So VR would have to be the most realistic way you can fly Flight Sim to get it to be like actually flying a real aircraft, to do your landings and basically look down the runway and feel the aircraft sinking and pulling back on the yoke. It's a great feeling. It's the closest you can get, I think. But yeah, Tracker R, I had problems where I just had to keep syncing it up or configuring it to basically do the right thing. So I spent more time messing around with it than what I actually did using it. So yeah, I think it's a product that's had its day. Like it's it was good back in the day a long time ago, but not anymore. we've got 45 minutes to our destination. We've got an airport over here. So make sure we stay out of the road if anybody wants to land. Gary, great scenery. Yeah, thank you, sir. This is part of Orbeck's True Earth, Oregon, I think it is. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate it. Jacob, hello, sir. How are you? Tempted to do a glide approach into this airport. We're pretty much set up. Who wants to see a glide approach? Let's see if I can butcher it up. Mate, Jacob, I'm doing well. Do you fly in real life? Yes. Well, I would say G are learning to fly, so sort of pretty much nearly. By the time we'll make a good first plane to own be first. Yep. I think so. Or do you mean in the sim? We're pretty tight if we're going to do a glide approach in here. Sure, a glide approach would be nice. Alright. See if we can simulate one. Sling 2, Jacob. Sling 2. So we're just going to assume best glide is probably about, oh, just had weather change then. I'd say probably between, we'll go 75. I'll just have to concentrate a little bit while we do this. Because it's easy when you've got a VR headset on or you're doing it in real life to see where the airport is. So basically you want to get that wing on the numbers and follow it around. But this is the sort of procedure you would follow if you had an engine out. Sling 2 is a nice plane. Yeah, heaps of fun. Where this airport is. Oh, yeah. We're going to go. We're going to need to knock some flaps out now. I'd knock some flaps out there. Flaps are all the way. There we go. We need to lose some height now. Made the runway with plenty of ease. Now we're just trying to bleed off before we run out. There we go. So we've run out of runway to do a go around, so what we might do, we just might putt down the end of the runway and do a quick 180 so we can actually that'll work out because that's our direction we need to go. So We probably could have squeezed a go around in there, but safety first. So we're just going to turn around and we're going to backtrack. Actually, no, we're not going to backtrack. We're going to take off because we're just messing around. Even though we're in VATSIM, we probably shouldn't be doing this, but go. Now we'll just get back on our merry way. It's a cool little airport, that one. What time is it in Australian England? It is 12:30. It is a 9:31 p.m. vehicle, or I should say Jacob. Jonathan, hey mate, how are you? Oh, welcome to the stream. The ortho here for Orbex looking pretty ordinary, isn't it? We'll just get back on track as we climb up to 2,000 feet again. George says, you know when your phone goes flat, it's triggering. Only if you're dependent on your phone, I guess. Blast Aviation, hello mate, welcome to the stream. DJ, welcome mate. Is there a place you're going on? Yes, we are going to W3, which is a Swanson's airport. Bucklight, he has got some merchandise. Yes, we do, sir. As you can see, I've got some Ozflight Spare t-shirts. These ones here. You can, I think you should be able to pick them up in the link below. It just happened, my phone went flat. Oh, sorry to hear. Do you like the look of the 757? Yeah, I do like the look of pretty much anything Boeing. Hello from Brazil. Welcome to the stream. Actually, we might go up to 3,000, and then we might cruise along from there. Mark says the new Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to blow this out of the water. Well, hopefully it does. Time will tell. But I think the guys at X-Plane have got a few things up their sleeve, so looks like we're climbing into some cloud cover we might have to dodge. See if we can find a gap to the right. George says, I have to go, but I love your videos. And
I have to go now, but I love your videos.
Thank you, George. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the extra support tonight. I hope you have an awesome day. And hopefully we'll catch you on a stream sometime soon and come and say hi or even fly with us. Oh, we've got bit of a ship floating up here. I'll take a bit of a look at that. Totally gone off course then. Not sure what happened there. So that's 3,000. We'll just duck back under so we can get underneath the clouds. Trim the aircraft up a little bit here. Explain 11 Airbus planes are not what I expected. Even a mobile game has better Airbuses. Really? There's some really good Airbuses in Explain. Russell's jumping out because his attention span is shot. Sorry, Russell, a little bit boring for you. Apologies, mate, but you know, it's a low and slow night. Jacob, how are you, mate? Henry says, I think a new Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah, depending on what part of the world that you're in, but yeah, usually on a Thursday, so. David says, oh my god, this looks amazing. Yeah, this is Orbeck's True Earth in Oregon, so it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, you've got things like the Tolus and Flight Factor. They make a nice Airbus as well. Like we're going to have some cloud issues here coming up with these peaks. We're going to have to do some cloud surfing. So we've got 37 minutes to our first airport, and I think from the second airport to the third one's only a little hot, so see you, Jacob. Have a good one, mate, and thank you very much for stopping by. Lama, what's up? How are you, mates? Hopefully you're having a good morning, good evening, good afternoon. She said, good to see you streaming again. Might be a stupid question, but as a novice flight simmer, how do you learn how to do all the flying procedures in airlines like Airbuses and 737s? Well, I would say, Fitzy, if you're novice, jump into different streams of people flying, ask a lot of questions. If there's a particular aircraft that you want to pick up that you're interested, so if you're a fan of a Boeing 737, an example, go and look at YouTube videos. There'll be tutorials on all those aircraft, and there'll be detailed ones as well. So, and then obviously reading manuals. But YouTube videos and streams is a good way to learn quickly. You may learn some bad habits, but you'll get from other people that aren't flying planes or aircraft correctly. But it's a quick way of learning. We're just dodging these clouds here. We're flying VR, we need to dodge the clouds, and we've got some power lines up here on the mountain too, so we need to watch out for that. Buck says, I can draw you. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Simulate engine failure and a forced landing. Gee, I don't really want to do that because there's nowhere to land. So if we do the right thing and we're meant to scan, like where would I actually land? Actually, we'd pull a right-hander and probably go and land in a paddock there. But we did a forced practice landing before, so. Yeah, the Flight Sim 2 channel is pretty good. Lars, hello mate, how are you? Welcome to the stream, hopefully you're doing well. Henry, is this the first flight of the night? Is that what you're asking? If so, yes it is the first flight of tonight. If anybody wants to join along, we're going to land at 2 Whiskey 3, which is Swanson Airport, and we are flying on VATSIM, so if you want to join in, you can. When will the stream end? It will keep going unless I get tired, Manny. So we're going to be streaming for a little bit. We've only been streaming for, what, half an hour or so? Only for an hour, so we'll keep going for a little bit longer. David says, I'd love to learn, but my computer broke down. Oh, sorry to hear, mate. Oh, okay, you're an artist. You can draw. Oh, very, very cool. What sort of stuff do you like to draw? That didn't look good. The weather just closed in very, very quickly. Oh, cartoons. Ah, very cool. Franklin, how are you, mates? Yeah, we are doing VFR, so we're actually getting pushed down in this canyon by the weather. So if I want to do the right thing and stay out of the clouds, yeah, we are. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're working, supposedly. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your work day to join us on the stream. But yeah, the weather's just closed in here on us. It was pretty much blue skies before. So this will be interesting how we're going to get out of this mess. Manning says, sorry I can't join Booze, my home cockpit is, if I can speak, my home cockpit is getting self-made autopilot comms updates. Ah, it's getting torn apart, very cool. I think we need to update some more music for the stream. Paul, g'day Shane, I love your videos. Hope you're instrument rated well. I'm not Paul, but hey, I wish I was instrument rated right about now. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. So we had a beautiful blue sky with very minimal scattered clouds, and now it's just closed in on us. What trees? These would be the Terra Flora trees. So that's why they're not default X-plane trees. So, but it's not the. I think Terraflora done a version 2. It's not the version 2. But I like Terraflora trees. I like them in prepared and I like them in X-plane. They're very, very good. Yeah, and they're cheap too. I think it's what, $15 Australian. They're not very expensive. Yeah, flying 1.5. I'm not sure what beta version I'm up to. But when I said we're going to fly low and slow, I didn't think we were going to fly this low. But yeah, we're pretty much boxed in, aren't we? Turn the landing lights on, so anybody can see us coming. I'm trying to pull up, but unfortunately she doesn't pull up. She's a bit slow. What will I do when there's no visibility? Well, Manny, that's a good question because I really shouldn't have got myself in this position, but anyway. I think we're going to be fine so long as we hug these mountains here. But then again, we'll probably have to break VFR flight rules for sure. And you know, hide my head in shame, basically. Stuart says, are you happy with X-Plane and would you drop it for Microsoft Flight Simulator? I won't drop it. I'll actually use both sims because we'll see. We'll see. It's probably, you know, it's too early to tell. We don't know enough about 2020, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it definitely was for Piper, reserve version of a trainer. Apparently the T-tail shakes quite a lot too. It vibrates quite a lot. I haven't flown a Tomahawk, but I would like to. I've got there's a few Tomahawks down at my local actually. Okay, would there be more planes added? I don't think there will be. Not out of the box. I'm pretty confident the sweeter aircraft that they do have, that we're not really going to see too many newer aircraft than what there is. So, but there will be a lot of third-party devs that will create new ones. William says, just joined. What's the flight plan? The flight plan is we're flying at the moment to Swanson, which is to W3. So we're about 25 minutes out, and we're going to struggle to get there with this weather. So I think we're going to have to break VFR flight rules shortly. Thank you, but very much appreciated. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Dread Menace, how are you, sir? Good vibes to chat to you. Yeah, mate, it's good to see you two again. Yeah. Alright, we're breaking the VFR flight rules. Sorry, guys. We just can't keep flying like this. Actually, there might be a bit of a gap down here. Do I think the add-on aircraft from Microsoft will be expensive? Yeah, I do, because they're probably going to be mostly made by the same sort of people. Hey mate, what add-on do you use for AutoGen? This is using Orbex True Earth, so this is all placed in by them. Do you think Microsoft Flight Simulator will have airplane liveries? Yeah, certainly do. I do think so. Dylan says pull up. Yeah. What it says, hi again, just stopped for a lunch break. Whisper Wells, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome to the stream. Sort of going a bit off track here. Thank you very much for the super chat, Whisper. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Where are you flying at? Yeah, I have no idea what currency that is as well. We are flying in the US in Oregano, and we're off to Swanson's airport, so I think we're going to break VFR flight rules and see if we can get over. So bear with me, guys. We're going to see if we can push through these clouds. What plane is that, Animal? It is the Tomahawk. Weather's closing in a bit, I know. It's closing in everywhere, so we're going to see if we can just break through. It's Korean currency. Oh, thank you very much, Butter. Thank you for everybody tonight that has donated all the super chats. Very, very much appreciated. Now I'm watching my instruments as we go through. All donations and super chats help out the channel for me to keep creating content and making it more of a high quality for you guys. Shark Gamer, how are you, sir? The pilot, how are you, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just hoping we're not going to hit any other mountains, because that will be that wouldn't be a good part of the flight. Apollo is currently flying into Singapore in a Concorde. Oh, there you go. Still see some trees down there. Redmond says terrain, I know. If we didn't have these old steam gauges, Betty would be yelling at us. And we've only got 36 nautical miles till we get to Swanson anyway, so I don't think this cloud cover's very thick anyway, so you can see some blue cloud up there. There we go. Look at that. Through the clouds. Manning says, are you on Twitch also? Yes, I am, but I don't really stream on Twitch, so... Johnny, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, sir. Welcome to the stream. Going to leave soon for the approach. Well, good luck with the approach, mate. On the Concorde, everything happens quick. And we're just going to get up onto the course. Sorry guys, I forgot about the music. Looks like we've got some air traffic control on, so I'm going to have to check that out in a second. Looks like we've got Seattle ground, Seattle ATIS and approach on, so interesting. We will be back very shortly. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Won't be long. And we're 28 nautical miles out. And I think we're going to be in a spot of trouble with this weather. Because I don't know how we're going to find a spot to break through these clouds. No animal lover. Not a toilet break, mate. I was just doing some stuff on the screen that I didn't want you guys to see. You know, I gotta keep it all secretive, you know. Thank you, David. Co-pilot spot there for a bit. Did I ban? No, Manny, I just timed him out. He was welcome to come back, so long as he wasn't spamming. There we go, so we're at 6,000 feet and still climbing. I think 6,000 should be enough for now. What is the destination? The destination is Swanson Airport, 2W3. Lars, we might change it to something different. We'll see. I'm using Vulkan, so I don't have much installed in Vulkan, to be honest with you, because I've been using it as a bit of a test sim, but I've been flying in X-Plane Vulkan more and more, so. But yeah, we might change it to something. I've got the Islander there. We could take the Islander for a bit of a spin. That might be fun getting into some of these other airports we need to fly into. How long to landing, David? We have got the GPS there. 16 minutes is the ETA. Manny, like I said, this is my test sim, so the clouds are just default. The trees are Orbex Terraflora for X-Plane. So, is this a Just Flight? Yes, it is. It's not the, yeah, it's the Piper, the Tomahawk. Am I on autopilot, Marcus? No, I'm hand flying the whole way. That's why we keep rolling to the left, because I'm not using my rudder when I should be. That's why we're completely off course as well. Do I use a Yoke? Yes, I do, pilot. I use the Yoke I virtual flyer. If you want to check out, I think I've got a link in the description below. So it looks like we've got a gap and we're going to take it. Yeah. So if we can get through, we're going to take that gap and then drop down. Yeah, oh, it's, I don't think it's gusty. Got the honeycomb aeronautical. Yeah, I've got the honeycomb as well. Obviously I'm a bit spoilt having virtual fly yoke, so I prefer to do that. But for the price range, the honeycomb is very, very good. So Yeah, looks like that gap's opening up a little bit more. Dread Menace is in the honeycomb squad as well. Yep. So down the line, when honeycomb bring out the throttles, we're going to make a video on the throttles, and then we're actually going to give away the honeycomb at Yoke and the throttles. So, but we'll have to wait for them to bring them out so I can do a review video on the combination. So. Yeah, but I guess you can sort of get around that. The only thing that I'm missing on, because I've got the Yoke, the original version, is the hat switch. I wish it had a hat switch, so I sort of have to have all my views really set up so I can look around the aircraft. I miss the hat switch, but they do have that problem, that fix. It's not a problem, but they do have that feature in the Yoke Plus 2, which I would love to trade in and pick that one up, but I'd highly recommend Yoke Virtual Fly products. If you can afford it, they're pretty good. Can't wait for the Bravo throttle? Yeah. Sim flight preferables? Yes. Yep. Definitely makes the simming experience. How do I set up my views using a product called X Camera, and also I've done a bunch of videos on how to actually set them up. So this is X Camera. They do have version 2.5 out, which I need to check out and update, but these are all the different views that I have set up and bound and so forth. Yeah. Sure why that's not working, but there you go. Check it out. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we are just under 18 nautical miles, so we're going to find a gap down here and hug the mountains again. Do I think that virtual fly stuff is too expensive? Manning, absolutely not. If it's going to last you for days and years and ends, and the quality is very superior. Once you use high-end preferables like this, you won't go back. So I'm actually going to do a video soon on, because I've got the virtual fly, the rudder pedals, and the TQ6 and the Yoko, so I'm actually going to do a video on virtual fly products 12 months on, to show people the value of what they are. And if anybody is interested in picking up some virtual fly gear, let me know and I can send you a discount code as well. I think we're pretty lucky to find a gap. Yeah. Yeah, David, that's correct. Yep. William says he's ready to purchase a new monitor for simming. Very, very cool. Yeah, if you can afford it, a 4K monitor is really, really good. Good value for money. It will improve the look of your sim dramatically, I should say. That's correct. That's correct, Marcus. You don't need to have all the bells and whistles. You can start off with stuff that's a lot lighter. It would be nice to see some more stuff that has force feedback, but I don't know. I think it's pretty hard to make that sort of gear and make it last for a long time. That's right, it's the Tomahawk. We're just trying to find a way to get into our airport. So I think these clouds are blocking it off. Where are we flying to? We are flying to Swanson Airport, so 2 Whiskey 3. There is a yoke on force feedback on Kickstarter. Okay. Can't wait for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Yeah. Franklin with the donation. Thank you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. For that, we're going to drop you some bailout emojis. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. $1.2K for the force feedback. Really? I suppose, you know. Hi, I'm thinking about buying a new Xbox Series X to play 2020, but don't know if I should. See if we can find a spot there. But thank you very much, Franklin. I really, really appreciate it. I think, William, I think you're going to see some flight sim gear for the Xboxes, because there is a niche in the market, and I think there is money for a company to have if they can make products that are compatible with it. But who knows what that will be. Geez, the trees are looking good. Right, so just under 7 nautical miles to go. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you for all the extra support. And that reminds me, if you like to see some more of the inside goss of what's happening on the Oz Flight Sim channel, some behind the scenes pictures, we're going to do some more behind the scenes streams actually, Franklin, and you get exclusive access to the test drive videos at this stage before they go live. You can become a member of the Oz Flight Sim channel. So there's a join button just below, and we're actually going to do a revamp, and you guys are going to get some more access to some cool stuff, as well as you get some emojis that you can use in the streams as well. So when Virus says, when is 2020 coming out? Well, as far as we know, it is sometime in 2020, so I think we're going to see it later on in the year. So Whisper asks what CPU you are using. I'm using an i7. It's actually an older one because we're going to be building a new sim computer for 2020, but it is an i7. I think it's a 5700, so it's an old one, but it's it was actually more built for making videos than anything else. But if you want to check out what system specs I have, you can go and check out some of my older videos, and I've got it in the description. So, and Mary, welcome, mate. Good morning, it's 8 AM here. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. just in time, Mary. We're about to land very, very shortly, so... i7 should be good for 2020. Yeah, it should definitely, but we're going to go all in and update a PC so we can give you guys the best quality videos we can. Virus, in my opinion, do I think it's coming out before August? I don't know, it's too hard to tell. I think it's going to be later on in the year, but I think it's I'm pretty confident it will be out sometime this year. XL Gaming Xbox, we are in the Just Flights Piper 28 Tomahawk. Yeah, before Christmas. And I think we're going to see some third-party add-ons as well. I think we'll see some aircraft and some airport out at launch or not too far after that, so which would be really, really cool. Just had another subscriber, thank you very much. When I actually give above these trees, I'll find out who that was. Manning, do I think a 2020 be subscription based? They actually come out and said when they got all the influencers and YouTubers, I wish I could have made it. But they said they don't want it to be a subscription service, so that wasn't their aim. They didn't say they're not going to do it, but they said they didn't want to do it. How do you play, JHD, how do you play 2020 in the videos? I don't, sir. I don't play 2020 in the videos, so... Honestly, I don't think they'll go for a subscription service. And what I think you'll see it'll be like a same sort of model as Prepared or X-Plane, where they will come out with updated versions and you'll get charged for that. So, Gaza, welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the streaming channel. Very much appreciated. It is good to have you here with us tonight. Is it just footage you use? Yeah, it is. Yeah. And hopefully we can add to that very, very soon. Will I do a build vid? Yeah, Marcus, I probably will. If that's something that you guys want to see, yeah, why not? But I may not build a PC for before 2020 comes out. It may be 2020 comes out and then a week or two after I will, because I'm quite interested to see how it's going to run on a finished product and how optimized it is. So so the airport is just here. We're going to fly over and we'll do a bit of a circuit. Do I prefer flying or air traffic controlling? I actually don't do air traffic controlling, so I'd say flying. So many greetings from Germany. Welcome to the stream. see what the windsock's doing. Can anybody see a windsock? Can't see a windsock, so I don't know which way the wind's going. First notch of flaps. I was going to overshoot there. Right, we'll slip it in, second notch of flaps. Just manhandling it a little bit. Jeez, get the nose down, Shano. But there is the sock. So pretty much no wind. You said Jake, yeah. Alright, so we are going to... let me know in the chat if you guys, do you want to see a different aircraft? We could do the Islander. Take that for a spin. Yeah, something different? Okay, cool. SR22. Yeah. You have a twin. I actually don't have much installed on this version of X-Plane, so I'll have a look. Are you on Xbox or PC? No, Dean, we are on a PC. From Luca. No, we're going to actually go from this airport. We're going to fly. We've got a couple of more airports. We're going to fly to Darrington and then Anactees Airport. So we're going to park down near, I think that's a Malibu or something down there. Island would be cool, yeah. I think we might go the Islander, Gary. The DR400, yeah. I just don't have it installed on this version of X-Plane. Do I stream on YouTube with Xbox? No. On PC. I think there's, to be honest with you, there's only about 3 planes installed on this version, because this is usually my test version, so... What we're going to do I'm going to quickly have a look at the replay though. You have to look at a replay of that landing. Mouse, where you going, Mouse? Alrighty, let's shut this puppy down. Alright, guys, I'm going to be back in like, we'll go 4 minutes, because I'm going to make myself a coffee. And then we will change aircraft and we will go fly to a different airport. So I'm just going to disconnect from which I got disconnected anyway because I went into replay mode in VATSIM. So and we'll connect back. So we'll change planes in a second. Drink some for you? I will. So we'll be back shortly.
shining on us like a spotlight. Going all night, it's the right time. Move your body till sunrise.
So we're going to jump into the Islander. Unfortunately, it loaded back into the previous Starks Twin Oaks airport, so we're just reloading back in. So if the stream's buffering, that's because we are trying to process and stream at the same time as well as loading Orbex True Earth up. So you can only handle so much.
Should know all about me by now. You know what's inside me.
There we go. Jeez, we're parked pretty close to that hangar. Got to remember how to fly the Islander. It's been a couple of weeks. Gonna take the chocks off, cones off, Peter heat covers off, inlets covers off. I think, we'll just adjust the fuel a little. I think we've got enough there. Anti-ice equipment. I don't think we're gonna need it. We'll just charge the battery just in case. Excuse me, I'm not gonna actually put any people in the plane. Make sure we've got two. Mixture and prop and throttle is working. Pedals working, yoke's working. Cool. Get ready. Am I live every night? No, Mark. I'm only going live maybe 1 or 2 nights a week, and then we do a couple of videos in between. Gary says, very rugged plane. Yes, it is. This plane is the Islander BN2. It's a very cool. It's done by TalkSim, which is it's only been released in the last couple of months, so it's very cool. And if you want to check out, I did do a review video about it. That's why you've got all these cinematic views going like that. But yeah, TalkSim did a fantastic, and I'm looking forward to their series coming out. The new patch is up soon for the BM2. Okay. I'm dying for the TalkSim to release the SR22. Haven't gotten any new planes, and right, yeah, we'll definitely be picking that up and doing a an update video. But this is another very high quality aircraft. Yeah, it's an island hopper, that's for sure. Anyways, we shall. Forgotten how to fly it. Just gonna turn music down on my headphones. Tanks on, tanks are good. Battery on. Supplement, I need to turn that on to start. We won't turn avionics on. Beacon's already on. Nav lights will switch on. And that should be enough to start it. So we'll start with we'll go the right engine to start off with. Oops, put the starters on and let's see how we go. If I can actually start it. Is that a start? There we go. You remember how to fly it a little bit. Dylan, how's the sound going for the Islander? Seems a little bit soft to me. Carburetor's got some ice. Very good. Start the left engine. A bit quiet. Okay, cool. Oh, Kurt's a bit impatient, everybody. He wants us to get this plane in the air by the sounds of it. Heaps better. Don't fly it yet, how come? Talk some more. We'll be here all night though. Alright, so we're going to go to... If I get this right... Darrington admissible. Enter activates. Okay, so this one's a longer flight than the other one's short, but it won't take us long to get there in the Islander anyway, so... And I'll come back to the chat shortly, because I just want to get this in the air for Kurt. Because Kurt's having a bit of a whinge that I'm taking too long. Sorry, Kurt. Where's the brakes on this? I've forgotten. There we go. forgotten where the brakes are. Oh my god. It's alright. You do, Dylan. You've got to make sure the engines are warm. Links, is this the new Flight Simulator 2020? No, sir, it's not. This is X-Plane 11. Actually, I don't think we need prop icing on. Yep, change of plane, butter. Change of plane. Just mix it up a little bit, and this one will fly a little bit quicker. This is the Been to Islander by TalkSim. Whoops. And that could have ended in tears right there. Alrighty, let's roll. I didn't have the trim set. We nearly just dumped the nose gear and damaged it big time. Brad, do I have any real world flying experience? Yes I do, sir. Yes I do. I'm actually a pilot at the moment, Brad, or very close to not being a student soon, which will be cool. Right, so we'll go, your dampener is on. I'm actually going to turn autopilot on. Speeds to 12, we'll turn the nav on. See if she's going to fly herself. Well, the flight plan is we're just doing a direct flight to Darrington. We should be there in probably about 25 minutes, and then we'll do another flight, skip over to, I think it's Anacortes Airport. So this is the second flight of the day. And we're just going to give above these clouds. We're meant to be doing a slow and fly VFR flight today, but it's probably not going to happen. Mattis, what video link did you want, mate? I can post the link, just let me know. Drop it down to 800 so we don't stall. The aero bus, sorry, I was looking for the vid. Yeah, but yeah, VFR is definitely out of the window. The video link to the Aerospace Legacy. I don't think I've done a video for that one. There we go, chase plane for X-plane. Oh, from the official one. Oh, okay. How is multiplane X-plane? Can we fly in the same plane? I've never done it in X-plane. You can do it in Prepare though, no problem. We're gonna pass through the clouds very, very shortly. You can, but it's hard. Yeah, I think shared cockpit in any sim is pretty hard to do. Oh, excuse me, I've done a fair bit of it in Prepared, and yeah, you're lucky sometimes to get through a flight without it not dropping out or whatnot. So we'll see if we can get out of the clouds for a bit, and then we'll pop down a little bit later. Jamaica says, should I get X-Plane or Prepared? Oh, that's a good question. Let's just say I'm probably not going to pick up Prepared version 5, so... Local Orange, hello from Bundaberg. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's true, Dread Matters. If you want airliners, probably Prepared is good to go for. If you want GA, X-Plane's good. Even though X-Plane has a fair few can get some views, right? Some good airliners, but yeah. I will do a flight simulator. I will, mate. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the support. Oh, transponder's not on. Geez, we're not going to get through these clouds anytime soon. They're pretty thick. You can see some blue clouds just coming up. This is probably the highest the island has been in many of a long time. There we go. Do a view for the GPS, unfortunately. Yeah, it's got Alpha 4, then Alpha 5, and then I think it's going to close beta from their roadmap. So I think we're getting a roadmap tomorrow. We're going to hold at 9,000. There we go, we're just in cockpit cinematics for you folk. I think it's Renan. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Oz Flight Simulator YouTube channel and stream. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Oz, is there any way to change the login for the Insider Hub? Like, how do you mean change your login? If you could be perhaps a little bit more detailed, I might be able to answer that. Chapman, and thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. And thank you for the support. Appreciate it, mate. And thank you for joining us tonight in the stream. Of course, Zilla, you're gonna see a review of 2020. Of course. Thank you, JJ, but there's more to come. We spare no expense when it comes to entertainment on the Old Flight Simulator channel, so we will make this more cool and interactive as we go along. We're only just getting started on the streams. What, is there going to be a public beta for 2020 since they did... Is that getting quicker, or is that making me dizzy? I don't think we will see a public beta. But who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll find some more information when they do the next roadmap update for the following months. Seen one in real life, unfortunately. Haven't had the pleasure. Yeah, time would tell, Dread Menace. It all depends, like, the version that you guys are getting to test on the alpha, like, how old is that version to the current version that they're working on? Yes, I know that they're getting it out to you guys and they're putting features in there and they're, you know, working on the bugs and getting that fixed, but what current version are they up and running and how many features are left that they need to implement too? So I guess you'd have a fairly good idea, and I suppose under the NDA you can't really say much, but you know, that's probably a factor as well. Alexander, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us tonight or this morning or afternoon, depending on what part of the world that you are. Have you seen Dead Stick Bush Flight Sim? Only from videos. To to make it. I haven't seen it in real life. But hopefully sometime this year. Hang on, let's get back to where we go. Cockpit. Cockpit says he's not watching anymore. Too boring. Well, oh, that's really sad to hear. So hopefully you have a good night, mate. I'll catch you later. I'm going to keep doing my boring flight simming stream here, so we're not going anywhere. So we've got 23 minutes to go. We've got 52 nautical miles to go. Excuse me, it's getting hot in here, so I'm going to have to turn a fan on, and I'll be 2 secs. have to say the last 2 minutes would have to be the best conversation all night, and you guys missed out. Such a disappointment, because your streaming host muted the mic. Yeah, Mark, the mic wasn't working. Yes, that's right. There was a fault with the mic. There was nothing wrong. Anyways. Pilot, hello. How are you, mates? Can't hear you. Yes. Dread Menace knows me too well. I pretty much do it every stream. I think I did it for like 5 to 10 minutes on the last stream. It's just bound to happen. What I was saying, and what the commentary I was talking to myself, I was saying, one thing we do know about Microsoft Flight Simulator is that the hype is real. So there's either going to be some very happy simmers out there or some very disappointed ones. But and I went through in a bit more detail than that, so. That's the best part, when the microphone's muted. Thank you for your kind words, Dread Menace. Really appreciate it. JJ, sorry to hear, mate. Very sorry to hear. Hopefully it all works out for you. But when it does come out, we'll provide some good quality content videos so you can check it out as much as you can. So, alright, let's jump to the cockpit and see what's going on here. Alright, 17 with 38. Okay, we can still chill out for a little bit. So we've got scattered clouds here. So I think I was saying also that Darrington, for memory, we're in a real treat because this is a pretty cool airport to fly into as well. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree. And I think it's pretty cool that it is going multi-platform, and it will be on Xbox. So, and that's one thing, is you guys will see streams, you'll see videos on the Xbox content as well, not just as PC. We're going to see them both, because there's going to be differences to the sims, and I think there's going to be a lot of new simmers out there wanting to fly a simulator on Xbox, so we're going to be covering that pretty in much detail as well. Yes, it certainly will be a hot topic for many months to come, or years, hopefully months. And we've run out of coffee again. That's a bit of a drama. Wow, that's a bit quick. Interesting. You can get away with 16. I think 32 is, in my personal opinion, for simming, is the minimum where you want to be these days. And RAM's cheap enough, or memory's cheap enough, so I've been running 32 for a very, very long time. I think 16's sort of the bare minimal these days, but that's just my opinion. Is this V5? No, this is X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11 is eating all your memory like popcorn on Microsoft Flight tonight. have you tried the Chemex style coffee brewing? I can't say I have, mate. I can't say I have. Autopilot set. Yes, it is set. Yep. Yeah, we're being lazy. No hands. Vulcan. Yep. Yep. We are in a Vulcan, and it is quite steady. I need to turn this into my full sim instead of running the 2. We need to start thinking about getting down. We might see there's a gap in front of us there just to the nose. We're going to go for that. The Fuzz, how are you, mate? Welcome. This is the BN Islander 2. The BN2, I should say. I don't know why I keep calling it the Islander 2. What frame boost do I get with Vulcan? I don't know exactly, but it's a lot. I kind of want Vulcan for X-Plane 11 to run on, but they said it's not supported yet. I'm running on an Intel i7, no problems. That's what it's running on here. Yeah. I would say this though, it's probably, I'm getting 20 to 25 frames on average, and in VR it is a totally different world. VR is, obviously that's one of the reasons why they went for this, as said Laminar, because they wanted the VR experience. I tell you what, they've done it. Absolutely, VR is super smooth in Vulcan, it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, he's done some really, I agree, Dread Menace, he's done some really good videos too. In Vulcan, yeah. I think some people have, I'm about probably 25. Yeah. He's covered Vulcan quite well. Then again, he gets it before anybody else too. We're going to hit the clouds. We're going to fly through them. Whoops. Yes, after the stream. Ah, look at that. I tell you what. Oh, come on, Shano. Got too many views happening. Sorry, guys. Just gonna stay on the clouds for a little bit. Little Timmy says, this reminds me of being back in Nam. Is that because of the mountains and stuff? What are you using for the weather and the clouds? I'm using X-Plane, sorry, I'm using Active Sky for the weather ingest into the sim, and as you can see, I'm using default clouds. That's why you've got all, like, it can't produce the mist properly. Why you're getting all these lines here. But yeah, it's all default. Yeah, JJ, they're probably the features that look, well, I think a lot of people that are using Prepared are actually shutting off and going back to the older version of clouds, or going back to like Active Sky clouds instead of using True Sky. So, but yeah, the water does look good. Lars, getting closer to 40 subs, 40k subs. Yes, we are. Yeah, we might have to do, we're actually, once we get the 50, we're going to do a big giveaway to help support everybody, so. Dylan, thank you very much, so really appreciate it. Thank you for modding the stream tonight. So, bunch of bailouts for you. Thank you, sir. Have a good night, mates. And I will see you around, obviously. Actually, that's one thing I should do. Any recommendations for free scenery and comprehensives for which sim? X-Plane 11 or Prepared? FSL use Active Sky 2 and have free compass clouds upgrades. They look really good in FSX. I've been looking for a global photo real scenery add-on, but where to look? Flight Simmer, which sim are you using? Because you can make your own free stuff if you're in X-Plane. There's a link to the Odds Flight Simulator Discord channel. Oh, we've got some pics in there. So if you want to join us over there, you can keep up to date what we're doing when we're not making videos or streaming. Using FSX. I can't really help you because I haven't used FSX for a long time, so but we're going to need to do some dodging, so excuse me, we're going to jump off autopilot. Little Tommy says he wants us to do a loop, does he? No, that's not going to happen in the Islander. Mr. Woods, we are flying to, in this particular, Darrington Municipal Airport, so 1S2. So 1S2. We're just about to land. We just fly over these peaks. About 9 nautical miles out. So this airport's in a bit of a gully, would you say? No, I'm not going to do a gliding approach, not turning engines off at this airport because you can't get out of it, so you'll see shortly what I mean. But Timmy, we did do a glide approach on the first flight that we did. We come past airport, did a glide approach. So if you want, feel free to go back and watch the VOD later. You can check that out. I did a mediocre job of it though. It wasn't great. Yes, for sure. I actually used to do a dangerous airports series. If you want to go and jump on the channel, look at some old stuff. Yes, we did. I think we landed at Yoke I in a RAA. So David wants us to fly in the space shuttle. Well, we could, but not tonight. You're welcome, sir. You absolutely are welcome. That's not a good sign. So we just flew over from the airport, so we're entering a mid crosswind for a left-hand circuit. So flaps 1. Just need to trim. We've got power lines on the right hand side. We go flaps 2. Pop up. I'll get back to the chat shortly. We're just concentrating a little bit as we are doing our approach. Amir, g'day sir. Hello Captain, how are you? Oh, we're nearly got about to overshoot. I probably should have done my flaps on the downwind, but sorry, on the base, but I did it on the downwind. And then we overshot like a champion. Use a bit of rudder pedal work here. Make sure we stay above the blue line. Once you put second notch of flaps in, this aircraft becomes very, very dirty. Oh, geez, we really aimed for the numbers there. Bit rough, but we got there. So if you want to see a replay of that landing, jump in there and give us a replay in the chat, and then we'll have a look at it. Flaps going up. Will wants to see a replay. Animal. Christina wants to see one. Little Timmy wants to see one. Alright. We'll whack the anchors on here because we're pretty much nearly in the dirt there. Christopher, late night? Yes, mate, it is. But it's never a late night for simming. Center line, please. Yes, I know. But we did land with a tailwind, so. So we've got one more quick flight. We're going to see if we can fly at VFR without using the GPS. So actually, we'll turn that music down just a little bit. There we go. We're going to make our way out, and we're going to actually take off on the correct runway this time. It is a damn narrow runway. It actually reminds me of the runway at my local, which is pretty damn narrow as well. Is there any satellite global scenery for VFR in X-Plane 11? Well, yeah, you've got all that the ortho that you can download and make and create and implement. So the last airport we're going to fly to, which is Anacortes, if I can pronounce that correctly. With pretty much anybody's name or a place name, I'm always going to butcher. That's my thing. We don't use ATC. We were flying on VATSIM before, but there wasn't anybody around, so we just I changed planes and just decided to go offline because the weather got bad. So we're just chilling. Went off the runway, but it was an islander anyway. Oh, jeez. What are we doing there? So just blanket the last 5 seconds out. We didn't see that. Did not see that as well. Put the nose up a little bit too quick there. No, it wasn't a high crosswind landing. I need to put a response curve in for this aircraft in the rudder pedals. That's pretty much why it's a bit shonky. Christopher says, how's it been with 0 new cases in New South Wales? We've got another 2 today in Melbourne. Yeah, Victoria's been hit hard on the cases. You guys will get there though. There we go. So this last airport, which is a very beautiful airport to fly in, is 24 minutes away. So we won't take long to get there. Spooder, what's your Active Sky XP? Yeah, I think Active Sky for XP is great. That's what I'm actually using here. But as for the cloud textures, I'm just using default. So, because this is my test sim, this is Vulkan, so I'm not using any cloud textures. Thank you, Animal. Pilot Pro, hello, mates. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Do I know any? No, not really. Not other than the True Air stuff, so. It's not the best weather to fly in tonight, no. Depending, Flight Simulator, depending on where you want to fly, like there's sites there that have got like really good stuff you can download for New Zealand and stuff, but I don't know. I don't seem to have time for it, so I don't. I'm probably the worst person to ask, I would say. You're welcome, mate. Sorry I couldn't help. Profile says, will my Xbox One S be okay for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah, it will work on it. They say it will work, so it will be heavily optimized for Xbox. I don't know what features and what. You will lose some detail, I would say, but it will work on it, so I'm very interested to see how the sim's going to look on the world of Xbox. Zeka, how are you, mates? Hello, welcome to the stream. So this is our last flight for the night, because I need to go, as you can tell, I need to go and get heaps of beauty sleep. Mr. Cheese, g'day sir. Do you know when Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming out? Sometime in 2020. Thank you, Animal Lover. Appreciate it, mate. I think it's gonna, Mr. Cheese, but in all seriousness, I think it's gonna be late 2020. So, but that is the question that everybody's asking: how much is it gonna cost, and when is it gonna be out? Yeah, I think we need to update our soundtracks for the streams, Animal. it's hard to tell. The sim's not finished yet, but you know, any experience in simming will help you fly. So obviously, my simming, I believe, has helped me learn things quicker because I actually understand what things are and mean. So yes, it does. It speeds things up quickly. Marco, how much does it cost? We don't know. There is no information on how much the sim will cost. Is it going to be subscription based? We don't know. They did come out and say that they don't want it to be subscription based, but they did not confirm it if it was going to be subscription based. The time will tell. What do you think about flight simming coming on Xbox? Connor, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's going to be great to get it out on more of an audience. Depends on your training, yeah. Is this X-Plane, Jonathan? Yes, it is, sir. It definitely is X-Plane. Manning is back. Oh, welcome back. Mr. Cheese, I love your vids. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching them. I appreciate everybody checking out the vids. I enjoy making the vids for you guys as well. Picked a fantastic day to go flying though. Thank you, Manning. Yeah, we need to update the playlist, get some more tunes out for you guys. I'll do that in the next week so we can have some more tunes for next week's stream. Mr. Cheese, if you want to donate, you can hit the super chat button. And you can donate there, and you can even type in something so it reads out what you would like for it to be said. But obviously, all super chats and donations are all voluntary, it's not expected. I never played Flight Sim, but do you reckon I will pick it up quickly? Connor, of course. Yep, definitely. And there's heaps of tutorials out there too. So if you want to check it out, you can go jump into the X-Plane website and you can download the free trial. And you can check it out, see if you want to play. I think you get 15-minute free trial on it, so... I don't know, Manny. I don't really sort of pay too much attention. Richard, who is excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Yes, I'm excited. The first time in the stream, welcome. So for everybody, if this is the first time you've caught the stream, welcome, and thank you very much for your support. Oh, we're a bit off course. So we are flying to, I think it's Anacortes Airport. It's a very beautiful airport. And that is going to be our full stop for tonight. We'll be there in 22 nautical miles. Actually, we're gonna drop down a little bit. It's pretty much all flat now. Yeah, I agree, Russell. And the good thing is, like, I use the sim with VR for procedures. Like if I'm going to go and do a flight in the training area and I'm going to practice, I don't know, steep turns or forced practice landings or stalls, I'll go and practice it in the sim and have all your procedures down and practice your radio calls for your ins and your outs and stuff. And then it helps you be familiarised when you go and take the flight. So, no, it does help for sure. Is this just a hobby for you, or do you work around places too? What do you mean by work around places? This obviously is a hobby for me, so I do have I do work full time, so all this is on top. So, John, at Microsoft Flight Simulator, it sounds like it needs an update in download speed, probably prohibiting for some. Yeah. First time? Right, so we're going to get back on course. Mr. G says, should I get X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Simulator when it comes out? It's a bit too hard to answer that question because 2020 is not out yet, so... Yep, definitely, Connor. Yep. Is there any X-Plane at 12 news yet? No, and I don't think you're going to see any for a while, Manny, because obviously they've just done Vulcan. But they have said that now that Vulcan is out and they understand, geez, the weather's turning bad. They do understand that the sim can take more into it. They're working on assets to make the geez, the weather is dreadful. They're working on the assets to make the scenery better, so which is pretty much the only news that we heard of what's coming next. And I cannot see a thing. I was hoping to show you guys the beautiful airport, but I don't think you're going to see much of it, to be honest with you. We're going to be in complete whiteout conditions shortly. Anna, how are you going, Anna? Hope you're doing well. Well, welcome to the stream. So guys, let us know in the chat, what do you want to see? Do you want to keep flying real world conditions, or do you want me to change it so it's nice blue skies so you can see the scenery? Let us know in the chat quickly, and we will quickly change. Actually, we're going to change because we're going to fly into the ground. So I'm going to cheat. Because look how low we were getting. I was getting pushed down more and more and more. Yeah, I know I was, JJ. Totally. Real world. Sorry. So you guys wanted to see real world because you wanted to see me crash. I know. I know. Everybody's going for the real world stuff. I didn't feel like working for it tonight, guys. So yeah, we've gone for scattered. Mr. Cheese, yes I do. Where are these clouds coming from? Do you know what? X. No, actually, well, you're definitely going to have to go with real-world conditions in 2020, Connor. The weather's going to play such more important than any other sim that we've seen. No, Manny, I don't work in the aviation industry, unfortunately, but I do fly in the aviation industry, but no, I don't work. Yeah, Mark, it was getting that way. So we've got 9 nautical miles to go. I don't think, which is really disappointing because my Orbex hasn't come over this version of Vulcan, even though it's running a shared drive. So sorry guys, because this is meant to be a beautiful scenery, but it's running default. I apologise for that. I've watched many of your vids, and the first time I caught one live. Thank you for all the work and effort. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. Thank you for popping by and joining us tonight. Appreciate it, and thank you for watching the vids. So this is basically going to be default scenery now. How disappointing. Connor, it will be in a couple of days, mate. It says, I work at British Airways, but on my 3rd month off on furlough. Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear, Gary. The airline industry will definitely bounce back. It's just going to be... What about the graphics? Yeah. The graphics for what, 2020? Or for the graphics we're watching now, which are they're not that great. Love this plane, Martin. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Excuse me. Are there any AI planes in the X-Plane? Yes, there is, but you're better off downloading or purchasing a third-party add-on. I'd probably recommend Just Flight's Traffic Global would be my pick. Plane sounds great, yeah, it's an awesome sounding aircraft. Do you think the passengers will kind of... Yeah, that's interesting. I've had a few people ask that same question. We haven't really heard too much, so... Sam, how are you, mate? Welcome. So we're going to make a... We're basically going to join mid-downwind. I'm not going to fly over the airport. We're going to do a cheeky, lazy... approach into the left traffic pattern. You have Traffic X for FSX? Yep, I used to use that back in the day. Kev, no, I haven't used the HOTAS. Alrighty, so we've been the runway. The pull back, get into flaps. Trim. Flaps 1. The aircraft's trim, hands off. Turn to our base leg. Dean, any release? No, we don't have a release before the end of the year, I hope. And we overshot the runway. So, because we're on our base, we're going final flaps. Forgot how quick this plane is. Got a little bit of sink there. There we go. Dancing around on the runway. Yeah, I know. I was going for the center line too. If you want to see a replay of that last landing, a drop replay into the chat. No, there was no need to go around. If I was doing a touch and go, we would have done a go around. We wouldn't even landed then, but because we're doing full stop, we're okay. Whoop. Oh, we just nearly took out the fuel station. Oh my god, took out the fuel farm. Shano, just end the stream right there. Alright. Going to pull over here, let our passengers out. Dream foil wings, how are you, mate? Oh, welcome. All right, let's jump into a quick replay. Oh, Will, you are a hard man to please. No, I don't think we're getting close to a tail strike. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just that much. Just we're meant to be what? Oh, we didn't need to see that again either. Oh, it's getting late. It's getting absolutely late. So you know that's what I'm going to put it down to. Let's get rid of this replay. We didn't need to see that twice. There we go. What airport? This is 7-4 Sierra. There we go. We're going to do a lazy man stop. There we go. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys all taking some time out of your day to come and watch me mess around in Flight Sim. I've really enjoyed it, so much appreciated. Thank you very much for all the super chats and donations. All that goes towards helping out the channel to make more quality content for you guys. We will be back for a stream next Tuesday. Remember, if you want to see an aircraft or a different airport once this VOD has come out. Is this default scenery? Yes it is, but actually no, this scenery is Orbex. Sorry, I forgot it is Orbex. What part of Australia are yours? Queensland. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Leave a comment in the stream and I'll put those in a list there and you'll see. So I think we're going to do a 757 flight so on the next one. But thank you very much, I appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next 2020 update, which will be this Thursday or Friday depending on where you are from. Dream 2 wings, yes mate. Maybe on the next one. So the next one will be on Tuesday. So thank you very much guys, appreciate it. I will see you on the next stream and catch up. Have a good night.